We've traveled to 17 different countries around the world, and I think India is the one that I have noticed where there's a lot more cataracts in patients than any of the other countries that we've visited. What we have seen so far is that many people here suffer from the effects of the sun. So primarily cataracts and a growth on the eye called a pterygium that develops from years and years and years of having very dry eyes and living in a very dry area and not having enough protection. The way the camp works is that we take an eye examination that you would receive in a clinical office, and we separate it into stations. So the first station will be to assess the chief complaint of the patient. I cannot see in the distance, I cannot read. And the second station, we assess the distance vision using the charts to determine their vision, if it's 20/20, 20/100. The third station, the doctors will check the health of the eyes and then refine the prescription. And based on that prescription, they will go to the dispensary where we will provide the eyeglasses in the prescription written by the doctor.
And then we'll see which line can he see.
We also saw a lot of people who required glasses for seeing up close, for reading and looking at technology and close, being able to see for work. And so a lot of reading prescriptions were very common this trip as well. In one case, one young guy came in with his older brother and had developed really advanced cataracts at a very young age and quite suddenly. So it's very unusual.
यहाँ पे सर मेरा भाई अंधा हो गया है। पहले 20 साल तो ये पढ़ता था गवर्नमेंट सर स्कूल में मुंडलाओं में 5वीं क्लास में पास भी हो गया, कोई दिक्कत नहीं थी। जब से 6th क्लास में आया नहीं, जो ऑटोमेटिक अंधा हो गया, ऑटोमेटिक दिखना बंद हो गया।
तो पहले कुछ भी नहीं था?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं था, रेडी था मैडम।
Okay, so he said there was nothing until a year ago. So let's give me his sheet.
Yeah.
I will put that aside and we'll get that looked at. तो इसके ना हम देखते हैं, हम यहाँ अस्पताल में जयपुर में हम इसके ऑपरेशन करवा देते हैं। तो ये फिर दोनों आँखों का करवा के इसका होपफुली फिर हम विजन थोड़ा सा इसको
इसका कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर थोड़ा।
तो मैं ऐसा करो, तुम ये सब करो, ये नेक्स्ट वाला देख लेता हूँ, ठीक है?
He still had pupillary reactions, meaning that there's still possibly some vision usable. So we've arranged for him to hopefully be prepared for surgery because he's so young and basically has no functional vision, really has to be led around. So that should be a very successful outcome. And then the second one was a young girl who had an extreme myopia, an extremely high amount of nearsightedness that really was only corrected in one eye. And her dad brought her in because her glasses were broken and cracked, and the lenses were very, very scratched and crazed. So she was really not able to have very good vision. And we were able to find really a perfect correction for her at a -14, which is a very high myopic correction, and corrected both of her eyes. And we're going to arrange to have, because that's such a high prescription, if she ever loses those or those break, she's really becomes functionally blind and can't function or go to school or really even mobilize around by herself. So we're going to arrange to have another pair made and shipped to the Barefoot College so that they can distribute that to her.
मुझे लगा था भाई कैंप है तो ऐसे चेक करेंगे, तो मैं से फॉर्मेलिटी के लिए आया था वैसे तो, पर जब यहाँ पहुँचा मैं और बाहर चेकअप हुआ, अंदर चेकअप हुआ, डॉक्टर साहब ने बहुत ज़्यादा रेस्पॉन्स दिया और मतलब जो समस्या है उसका हल निवारण किया पूरा, और चश्मा एकदम ओके है, दिया है मेरे को, और इससे भी अच्छा देने के लिए मुझे बोला है अभी। बहुत अच्छा लगा, मैं बिल्कुल हैप्पी हो गया। ये मेरी लाडली बेटी है ऐसे।
If we can do something simple like that to improve the quality of life and provide more opportunities for that person because of a pair of eyeglasses, that just makes sense to me.